Hi S1, this is our approach to how we study novels at Bertha Park High School. We look at literature circles and this is your introduction. Now, we're going to be doing literature circles slightly differently this year because we won't really be able to study the novel in a group, okay? What we're going to do instead is study the novel in a class, but still use the literature circle roles and the different ways in which to study the novel so that there is a clear focus on higher order thinking skills. And we'll think about the author's purpose, we'll look at things like characterization and writing style and setting, and then the key themes. Normally, it would be pupil led because each group would have their own novel, and that's the only bit we're not able to do just now. Okay, but this is certainly something we will look at again the following year. Our learning aims are to develop our class discussion skills and to understand and understand how to analyse and evaluate a novel. So as I say, we're not going to choose a novel this year, okay? But this is how you would normally choose a novel. And when you go to do your private reading, you can still apply these aspects to choosing a novel. There are different roles, and these are things we're going to keep, okay? Now, you may have done literature circles before in primary school, but in a secondary setting, you have probably harder roles to do. Now, these roles are inside your OneNote, and each week your teacher will tell you which role you're going to get. And then the following week, you're going to feedback based on your role. So there's going to be a lot of reading at home, and that is going to form the majority of your homework for term 1 or term 2 if you're in S2. And your notes can be added to your OneNote, and each week the roles will be changed and reassigned, so you'll all get a chance to do different things. Okay, there are other roles that are here just now, okay, and the explanation of each of these roles are going to be inside your OneNote under the reading culture section. Right, you have roughly 5 weeks to read the novel, which is not an awful lot of time. So what you need to do as a class is work out how many chapters you're going to have to read each week. You will obviously get time to read in class. Now, it's saying here you'll get up to 20 minutes. We'll probably spend longer than that reading your novel as a class, okay? As well as this, there are going to be teacher-led lessons. Okay, so as well as your literature circle, your teacher will also go over the different techniques you need to understand and analyse when studying a novel. And you'll get an opportunity to discuss different techniques every week as well. And remember, your teacher is always here to help. Okay, so outcomes then, you're going to end up with new reading skills, and you're also going to be writing an essay on a novel. A couple of other things I just want you to focus on as well. We'll also be doing private reading. We are looking at using a virtual learning environment to read online so that we don't have to use library books. But there still will be a mini library that will be opened in the coming weeks with a new way of signing books in and out, okay? And we have an app called Bookzilla, and it's brilliant for helping you choose reading books and just logging the books that you've got. So have a look at that as well in class and use the time just now to discuss anything or ask any questions that you're not sure about, and also to look at the book that you're going to be studying as a class.